There are 24 career source service network, and we are Region 18. So we stand right here, Sarasota and Manatee. We, Region 18, are able to serve Sarasota and Manatee. So anybody that, whether it's a job seeker or an employer, we're able to help. The actual services that Career Source Senko's business services, 100% related to you and your business. I'm going to talk about 4 different areas where we can help you: recruitment, training, retention, and labor market data. And we'll talk about each one of them separately. Now, when it comes to recruitment, this is a big one because, of course, it's really a tough market right now for everybody. We hear that from businesses on it daily. But we use Employ Florida, and Employ Florida is the statewide job board. It is at no charge to you, and it works at a very similar as Indeed or ZipRecruiter, which can cost you a bunch of money. So it actually, Employ Florida links all Florida states and local workforce services and resources through the partnership of the Department of Economic Opportunity, the DEO, and Career Source Florida. So using Employ Florida, what can you do with Employ Florida? You can do with Employ Florida everything you can do with Indeed and ZipRecruiter and more. So you can post, manage jobs, you can add new, change existing jobs. You can also view potential candidates that are interested in a specific job posting. You can do candidate search. You can manage the job applicants. And then what's I don't see in other job boards, but it's presented here again, because we said it links all services in Florida. It has a job market trends. You can assess current market trends based on available job orders in the system. And then you can also, we're talking market trends and candidate market trends. So you can assess current market trends based on available resumes in the system. So Employ Florida just basically works as any other job board. There is a virtual recruiter function there. They even created a new functionality for job fairs within Employ Florida. So it is actually being upgraded as we were speaking. They're constantly upgrading the system to make it more user-friendly and have more information for businesses and job seekers.
Could I interrupt for a moment and ask you, Karima, is that employflorida.com or .org? Is there a direct website link?
Absolutely. Thank you for that question, Diane. Yes, it is employflorida.com. And that's exactly www.employflorida.com, and employers can just go in and register. We will be able to help them if they need to register. We'll send you all the information on how to, but once you log into the system, you're able to register and post your jobs there, create the virtual recruiter so you can see when resumes, when folks apply for your jobs, you get those notifications, you get the resumes. And then you can also go on your own and look for existing resumes that are there. What I like about Employ Florida, it also has this functionality of actually scoring or identifying the candidates that most fit certain job positions. So it does have that capability, and we're going to talk a little bit about job fairs. This is really important, and I know that a lot of employers that are looking to fill their positions are using job fairs as a way to recruit. And we are the leading organizers in the community of job fairs and hiring events. Just to give you an idea, since January, we organized over 30 job fairs. Some job fairs are no charge to employers. Actually, most of them are no charge to employers, and some are with a very minimum fee. Job fairs are usually with multiple employers at the same locations. We also Once you are added to our system, to Employ Florida, to our system, you will get notifications of all the job fairs that are available in the area. You will be in the loop, and you can choose to participate at any level at a job fair. So it is really, and we, when we put together job fairs, we are talking to all. I personally go and visit every employer at the job fair just to see how successful it is, how many job seekers came and talked to them, how many they were able to recruit. And we're also, I'm going to talk to something that's really important to us, which is veteran priority. We do provide priority to our veterans when we are doing any type of recruitment and so on, because we have a team of veteran advocates that just advocate for veterans to get them jobs. We do not want our veterans not being able to work in our community once they served. So that's a job fair. And then a hiring event is a little bit different than a job fair, which is more designed for an individual employer. And that one is also at the minimum cost associated with the hiring event, because we will be able, it depends on your need, but we will be able to tailor something 100% to you to promote the positions that you have available. We will be able to help you find a location or to have a hiring event. You can have it at our centers or at your location or elsewhere. And we will also be able to provide you with talent consultants or career coaches to help with that hiring event. Also, marketing is a big one. And we're leading in this because we have, just think about Employ Florida with the thousands and thousands of job seekers that are there. We market to all of those job seekers when there is an opening. We have a weekly or bi-weekly, depending on the need, of emails that go out to the community, and it serves as basically advertisement for our employers for their job openings, for what they have to offer. And we just send those emails out and hope that, then the community is aware of the need that's existing with our employers. Now, on the marketing piece of it, we actually, again, we were talking about our expert marketing team. They know so much about the market. They know so much where to target certain industry. I mean, Employ Florida helps us a lot with the data that it provides us with the job market, and even by zip code, we can do some targeted marketing. Another big program that we have working with us right now we're working with is Ticket to Work. Ticket to Work is an interesting program because it serves the clients with the strong desire to re-enter or enter the workforce. They're age 18 to 64. Now they're receiving Social Security disability insurance benefits or just Social Security insurance. Right now, we get those through a Social Security, those leads, and we have 50 potential employees ready to work right now just because of that program. These clients have a dedicated personal career coach who has identified their goals, strengths, barriers, and so on, and then they can add to their training if needed. They pre-screen them, they match the clients with the skills education of the job. And for the employer, besides the fact that they will get a candidate, they will also get some tax benefits. And I'm sure that some of you are familiar with the tax benefits when you hire the Disabled Access Credit Barrier Removal Tax. That's a mouthful, but it's really work opportunity tax credit. So those are some of the benefits that the employers gain when they work with someone with the Ticket to Work program, which we definitely manage through our services that we have. Now we're going to talk about training. And so when it comes to training, it encompasses really for us 3 different components that we work with when we're working with employers. which is on a job training, incumbent worker training, and Florida Flex. And I will go by one quickly explaining each one of them and how does that serve you and help you run your workforce. So on a job training, it allows us to help you train new employees. So basically, when you have a new hire and when you're training a new hire in your work with your training program, we will be, of course, a new hire needs to be eligible for our services. Also, the position has to be on our local target occupation list, which is mainly most of the positions that are available right now. We actually reimburse you 50% of the wages for that trainee. So if you hire someone, you decided to pay them $20 an hour, we will be able to pay $10 and you pay the other 10 for the period of the training. It could be 3 months, it could be 4 months. But at the end of the day, we're working with a budget of minimum $5,000 per new hire. So if you hire 10 people, you do the math, that's a good chunk of money. So we get our fiscal years July 1st to June 30th. So we get our funding normally July 1st, and we'll be able to help employers throughout the year with the reimbursement of the 50% for eligible new hire wages. The other thing that's really important that we need to know that, like, if you have a new hire, whether we helped you recruit that new hire or you identified a person, you can just have us speak to them and screen them for eligibility. And if they are eligible, we can definitely put them through the program with no issues there. This is not money you have to pay back. I know at some employers not really asking that question. This is not money you have to pay back. The goal of the workforce board, our goal is for that employee to gain employment, for you to get a skilled workforce, and for the economy to grow. So our goal is not for you to give us back that money. Our goal is at a bigger level, which is basically seeing this economy get better and people get jobs and you get what you need when it comes to your labor needs. With incumbent worker training, that's another really wonderful grant that we offer businesses. And this I worked with personally when I was an employer with Career Source Suncoast. If you are in business of upskilling your workforce, let's say you want to upgrade someone's skills, get them a certificate, you want them to move from basically from one field to the next, and you need to train them. So you can call on us. We will be able to split that cost with you of the training. And that is huge for employers because, again, we're going to get to that retention piece. But employers are eligible to be reimbursed 50% of the eligible training. So the training might include industry or business specific skills, technical computer skills, essential skills, leadership skills, teamwork, or management skills. Any kind of skills that you need to straighten your existing workforce with, we are here to help you accomplish that. All you have to do is reach out before you start training your workforce. You're thinking of training someone in let's say essential skills or leadership, give us a call, say, I have this and this in mind, can you guys help us? And we will let you know or direct you at our local grant level or state level, but we will be able to help you with that and guide you through it, and finally get you some money for that reimbursed. Well, this training is specific to the employer, Diane. Yeah. So it's definitely employer driven. So they can have it, they can send them to a class in some school, or they can do it internally, bring in a trainer into the workplace and have that training. So we can definitely recommend training providers if for specific industry but whichever way that training is delivered, we should be able to assist with reimbursing the cost of that training. If that makes sense. Now, Florida Flex is basically where if you are trying to expand your workforce, like I have explained at the beginning, I worked for an organization that needed to grow 3 times its size in 1 year. So we needed to expand, we needed to hire double, triple our workforce. And we also needed way more money than our local workforce board can help us with. So, but they assisted me with connection with the Florida Flex, which is the state grant, is through the state. And of course, the state does have a bigger budget and can offer more dollars to meet the expansion needs and the training needs of the workforce. So we connect you with the state. We assist you with the application through the state website, and then we will help you get that grant too. So if you are, whether you're growing at a smaller level or you are expanding, and I hope for all of you one day to be able to expand and grow 3 times or twice your size. And again, just reach out to us when that's happening. We work with the EDCs, with the economic development corporations. We work with the chambers. We work with the schools. We work with everybody. We can help you branch out, and we can help you connect with organizations that can help you. Remember, the EDC also helps a lot of businesses. We work very closely with them, and we do complement each other's services to help the businesses grow in this community. We are for you growing, having a healthy budget, economy, hiring folks, training them, keeping them. This is what we are about. Now, the retention piece of it is so important, and I'll tell you why this one. I'm going to take a little bit of time to talk about the retention piece, because God knows hiring new employees costs way more than just retaining the workforce that you have right now. So we're going back to the 2016 Gallup, and God knows it's changed. Gallup reports 74% of workers are willing to learn new skills or retrain in order to remain employable. Of course, we know hiring is more expensive than employee retention. It is difficult to understand the actual cost of employee turnover, but we inherently understand that losing productive employees is not a good thing, correct? In their 2018 employee retention report, Work Institute reported that 1 in 4 employees would leave their job, and nearly 77% of that turnover could be prevented by employers. So regardless of the exact dollar value, retaining employees is more cost-effective than the cost associated with separation, recruitment, and the hit to productivity. So as mentioned earlier, 93% of employees say they will stay longer at a company that invests in their development. And I think that is incredible. This also means that companies are helping to retain their employees by investing in learning and development. Learning and development not only boosts employees' productivities, but it is incredibly important to boost employees' confidence in themselves and trust in their employer. So when we talk retention and how can we help you with that, is help you develop their skills, help you grow their skills so they can stick with you and they don't go anywhere. And the employee will be invested in you if you are invested in them. So invest in your in your current workforce as much as you can, so you don't have to worry about trying to recruit new ones unless you're growing. Now, when we talk labor market data, and that is one of the original slide that I started with, labor market data is very important to you, so you can even understand what to do with your wages, with the educational requirement, how to even put together a job posting, like a job order. Labor market data helps. You can find information about advertised jobs, like most advertised job postings, level of work experience that is required for a job opening. So you even have a job opening, maybe it's a new position for you. You don't really know what the requirements are and what to ask. So if you do go into the labor market data, which is free, again, in Employ Florida, you can find that information. Occupational information like wages, future jobs in the area, faster growing occupations, questions on educational requirement for occupations, question on employment and unemployment, employers, candidate industries, finding training providers, that's a big one, and demographic information, all in one area when you're looking at Employ Florida. We can help you pull those reports. We can show you where these are, but if you log on to Employ Florida, you can find all of this information. And obviously, it can help you strategize your workforce, and anybody that has an HR person right now working for them, the HR person needs to be connected to the labor market data to help with run the business. HR person need to be able to connect with, know what the workforce board does, so they can help you bring those services to your business and assist. So connect with us, let your HR person connect with us, and then we will give them more information as need be. Every single employer's and needs are different. Now, Diane, you did speak to SCORE and all of the services that SCORE offers small businesses. We have a little bit of that in Career Source Senkos, maybe to complement what SCORE is doing with small businesses. But for us, we have Thrive, and we created Thrive it's a community entrepreneur opportunity in their free CEO classes. Thrive is a Sarasota-based business accelerator. They're here to support the regional entrepreneurial community with tech-centric tools and skill development resources. Now, CEO, which is called Community Entrepreneur Opportunity course, it was launched in 2005 to support entrepreneurs by delivering technical assistance and resources needed to start and grow a business. Again, it's a series of 10 distant learning workshops, and I know this will complement what SCORE is doing. It is delivered by experts in the field, evening and daytimes. Participants have a chance to network with each other and receive a one-on-one counseling from instructors. The program provides evaluations, both pre and post-program, as well as written evaluations during the cohort. Now, there is that Accelerate to Success. It's also a distant learning opportunity available to graduates from the senior class. It's a 10 weeks bootcamp. And then they have what's called From the Bench, and it's a weekly workshop where entrepreneurs discuss topics related to their business and share ideas while learning from each other. And what's expected. It's on, they have it every Wednesday mornings. When we're also known by putting together some major conferences in the area, like State of Talent Conference and State of Job Conference and E-Rising. And those are, if you need to know any more about those, we'll be glad to give you more information. But we invite businesses again to join the State of Talent Conference, and all of the topics are workforce centric, and the content is delivered by some experts in the field of workforce globally and nationally. So we do, again, we're based again Sarasota and Bradenton, and we work with those conferences. Like I think we did the State of Talent Conference just recently. I don't know if anybody we will, again, if you are part of our network, we will be sending you this information while you know where a conference is coming, and if you want to attend, we will be glad that you will join us. These are the services that we can offer you. Feel free to reach out to me. That's my name and my position and the contact information.